and welcome to the next episode of Stellaris with me, Winslayer. In the last episode, I repaired, or rather, we repaired the automated dreadnought, and I think we were at war with these guys. We gotta take this space out, and yeah. After that, I might declare war on the Fallen Empire. That is in our possible near future, but I'd like to have 150k to smash their fleets before the year 400. If I'm not able to do that, I don't think I can. And hey, yeah, looks like Sai just joined us, which is perfect, because I wanted to talk to you about what I should be spending my Unity on. I have two options. I can either go down here and take not here. I want to potentially turn some people into vassals. I was thinking after the war that we are in right now, we might want to vassalize these guys and all these little states down here. These guys are independent. They have a defensive pact with them. They're I think got a defensive pact with these guys, but there's some people down here I could probably get. Like, these guys would be easy to vassalize. There's 3 of these things, right? Go for edicts. Yeah, I think saving up and using them on the edicts is probably better. I think I have 2 that are about to expire in like 3 years, so save for edicts probably is better. I agree. Going to war probably isn't the best option because in a year and a half there's probably going to be a little bit of chaos in my space because I'd like to actually get the L-Gate stuff taken care of before the crisis hits. I don't know. That might be a bad idea. I feel like my fleets are probably strong enough to take that stuff out pretty quickly, and it might be nice having the gateways. Remember, I sent this fleet over here to deal with this because I have a year and a half, and apparently my allies are completely incompetent. You're gonna like lose all this territory in this war if they're not careful. It's just like, how? Why? Come on. What you guys doing? There's some real fleets up here now, but still. I kind of want it to be a surprise. I don't really know what's going to happen. This one's got no defenses. This one's pretty fortified. I put my fleets over it, so I think we'll be able to take whatever comes out of this one, and then who knows what. I think we might have gateway travel researched, and we might be able to use the gateways to jump around. It's a complete mystery to me what's going to happen.
Striking hostile station.
It's gonna be a while before he's actually done with that job. This pulsar's just taking out our shields, but I think we still have all of our fleets. Yeah. We haven't lost anything recently, at least. It's just the pulsar causing problems. I have my armies. Well, I shouldn't have them there. I think I should bring them. Is there no wormhole around here? I thought there was. Yeah, let's get them out of Tycor at least. Forgot where that wormhole goes. There's one over here, right?
Receiving
Gateway.
transmission.
They've built themselves a gateway. A couple gateways.
Research concluded.
Just gonna have my armies go here for now. I'm too far away to do much. And yeah, I need to clear out some blockers on this planet. Or at least I'd like to. Either that or minerals. Oh yeah, we might have finished the Titan shipyards. I remember thinking it might be time to build that last night. Titan. Do we have our own Titan design yet? I don't think we have. It says auto right now. Should I get rid of this stuff and put like lasers on that? What do you think? Anything else? I'll put lasers on this for now. I'm thinking that's probably fine. I'm gonna start building it unless you say you don't like that design. You got one building. It's only gonna take 4 years. I don't think there's any way to really speed that up. Sorry. I could maybe build another thing over here for Titans. Keep in mind that would take 2 years. And come at the expense of more defense platforms here. You like the new design? Cool. You got 2 on the way. Should I only build one like that? Or should I go in and create another Titan design for you with a different one of these? Call it... I forgot how to spell your name. Is it like that? It's been a while since I've seen you type it out. But we could give you like a fire rate reduction, combat disengage chance, hyper lane, detection, fire rate, tracking, regeneration. I like regeneration. It's one of my favorites. How about we make that one next? SAI. Or, yeah. Like that. There you go, Sai. How do you feel about Nanobot Cloud?
Research concluded.
Looks like this fleet's doing pretty good. Amazing. Alright, if you could help remind me to build curators on this planet every 100 days, that would be nice. That's basically every 3 months starting right now in September. So they're in charge. I'm not even in charge next time in 87. I might get them in the year 97, the Federation fleet, but I don't think we can rely on them for waging war against the Fallen Empire, unfortunately. We're gonna have to build really awesome Titans. And then even then, they're gonna be super slow, not super great. The L-gates will help with like travel time, I think. Let's see. Let's go here. See if I've got the gateway travels. That kind of research. I have wormhole travel and I think gateway travel. These are all starting things. I might not have it. Unless they change the way that works and you can just go through it now. We need to redesign fleets for Fallen Empire War. How so? What do you think our fleets need to look like? More range, so we can engage them before they get to us, or maybe shorter range and try and jump them. Oh yeah, that's right. I was sending these guys up here because I knew that I had a year and a half and I wanted to use this fleet to do something. Get up there. Just gonna have that guy go up there for now. We have mostly Corvettes that will die in an instant. Yeah, that's probably true. But to be honest, I don't know if I want to go to war with a fallen empire before the crisis. That's a good way to lose the game. Like, I think it might be better to rely on them in case the contingency spawns as like a bit of a choke point. I like waiting until all the crises are taken care of and then conquering the fallen empires. There is something to be said about taking out fallen empires before the war in heaven, but I just have a newfound fear for the crisis events, and I like being prepared as much as possible for them with my fleets. And sometimes Corvette spam works really well. Like, if you dodge the enemies, it's worth it. Corvettes and battleships are pretty awesome. I need more battleships, I'll agree with you there. I don't really have the fleet capacity for it right now. And this is approaching its max. It's looking pretty good, but a fallen empire would smash that in an instant and just waste that 48k. I could use it maybe with like my fleets when I got like 100k to take on a fallen empire pretty easily, but I'm not gonna let the AI waste the Federation fleet like that. We've invested too much in these other empires to let them waste everything in one war. The fallen empires get crazy war claims and whatnot. I mean, taking these guys out before they awaken would be really nice. So I'm not saying no. I'm just saying I'm not a big fan of attacking them early. I think Paradox has really changed the meta on that type of stuff. Like when this game first came out, you wanted to take out the Fallen Empires as quickly as possible. There was no reason not to, so you basically were supposed to. But now, like, they're very aware of that as a strategy, so I think they're trying to counter that kind of thinking as much as possible. And I think that's cool that there's no like good strategy. There's just like there's just like options, good options around you. You want to vassalize a fallen empire? These guys would hate me. They'd be so disloyal. I think vassalizing Quenti is a good option, because I have this entryway into their space, and it'd be super easy to win that war. I think after the Elgate stuff is taken care of, I'm pretty interested in spending some influence, not influence, yeah, spending some unity on domination and vassalizing the Quenti, which would then give me a pretty good path up until this fallen empire. Like I said, I'm not trusting no federation, because I could like be at the point where I'm about to win that war and they just retreat the fleet for no good reason, and that would just upset me so much. It's happened before. Never ever trust the AI in a war. They're gonna backstab you. The gate is a double-edged sword, but at the same time, I remember really fortifying this system. 40k is pretty awesome. And I can make it better if I get rid of this food thing. Sublight speed, disengage chance, fire rates. That's just on allied ships, so I think this is better. I can make that even better. That's like super good fortifications. If people try to come through there and I move my other fleet on that point, it's great. It might be how we actually defeat this fallen empire. So we can do this now. We got this option. So apparently people haven't been to the this is where they're gonna be able to come through, right there in the south. It's gonna take forever and my fleets aren't really near there. I think I should start moving my fleets down there though, so I can do this soon. What do you think? Should I move the 50 fleet down here and try and take care of this as soon as possible? I think so. Sure, it's expensive. Don't do that. Repair and then do that. Might leave this one here to defend this point, because it's only got 7.2. It's gonna take a year. I'm just gonna build as many defensive platforms as I can there. That one's already being upgraded. Ooh, Titan Hull. Should I go for the Titan Hull stuff, or maybe some weapon tech here? Missile boat fleet. I don't need to destroy the corvettes. I can refit them. You want these to be all missile boats, you think? I've heard good things about missile boats. But we only have tier 2 missiles. Because they just like dodge the enemy's shields. That's why you want them, huh? Do I have the best missiles I can have? Because if not, I'm going to invest in missiles. Should I cycle the tech? Get some missiles quickly? Titan stuff. You like the Titan stuff. It is a rare tech. But I'm building Titans, so yeah. Alright. So I will switch over to things that's just dodge enemy stuff. I can't remember what Aurelium ore or Getherium ore does. Shield hit points, and one's I think whole hit points, so there's no reason for me to not switch over as far as I can see. So if I go to this, I can just do this. And I think all of them will become that. It's only going to upgrade 6 because some of them are already the right class. Yeah, sure. Oh, you can't do it there. You're going to have to do this really quickly. And then I'll send them back to do that. But if I go in here and I refit these to that, and same with all of these, then
Construction project concluded.
I think you'll be quite happy. Can you show WD all PK? I don't understand what WD all PK means. Possible design for a Titan. Do you want to create one that is different? Different type of Titan? What are we going to call the new Titan? WD all PK? Oh, that's ST. I can type. Ha, new model. So it's a new model, and you want different things on here?
System survey concluded.
You're adding me. That's cool. What's up? New model. Is it not for Titans? Should I get rid of this? Trying to figure out what you're saying, man. Well, looks like they got there before we did. Good for them. Let's go here, get you some experience. I'm sure they'll have fun jumping around. Add torpedoes to them. The new Titan class that he got here. Like this. Maybe I should put more fire rate.
Construction project concluded.
Something like that. Look good to you? We will research some tech. Well, apparently I'm making my energy weapons better here. And it's almost done, so I think we'll finish that and then choose something that's gonna help with the fleet design that you have imagined. See what's power now? The power show you how strong these are. Torpedoes don't do good against shields. Do they bypass shields? I don't think they do. Titan assembly yards is finishing soon here, so I can start building another set of Titans. Maybe that torpedo one that we just started building or started designing. It's gonna take up a lot of capacity. It's not really that great, so maybe we'll build another one of the Psi class to put in a different fleet than the main one. We need missiles. Big missiles. Apparently this is going to take a while. We can install mega cannons and auto cannons to Titans. Can we? Yeah, cannons, but not mega cannons. As far as I can see. No, we don't have mega cannons. Is that what you're saying? It can go on there, but we don't have them. Okay. Like I said previously, I'm not an expert on this type of stuff, so I defer to you, expert Psi. Sweet's just gonna bomb this forever, huh? The fleets seem to move pretty quickly. The armies seem to move pretty quickly compared to how they used to move. Almost time to choose more research. Oh, you know what I need to do before I forget? I totally forgot. Please let there be no new organics here. There is one growing, but I think that was inevitable. What we're gonna do is we're gonna build some more. Should build multiple pots, please. And then once this is done, I don't have to worry about this for a while. I think the game is like, we are migrating. Why? Why can't you just let us migrate? This place has a lot of minerals, it looks like.
Receiving transmission. Construction project concluded.
Still need a lot of minerals, so I will have to migrate these guys onto planets where they can do more research and put more of these guys on here. I have plenty of energy though. That shouldn't be hard to do. Cloud lightning is cheap. So I'm just gonna go for that. You think this is gonna take too long?
Anomaly found.
I think torpedoes would be good just because it's cheap. What do you think? Are there better options than torpedoes that we should be looking into? Like build speed or kinetic batteries. Kinetic batteries would take us down the mega cannon route, I think. Of course. You can't do that there. If I understand correctly, there's going to be some pretty big fleets that come out of some of these L gates, and I want to have one that's well fortified. This one's okay. It's not great. Torpedoes. Grimacing. That's so far away. Sure. Let's see if we make a planet. Let's make a planet. I'm not sure about that. It's funny that you think that that's a good idea. So I really wouldn't recommend that. I mean, we have strong allies, but they're gonna lose their fleets in really stupid ways, and probably a lot of territory if we try right now. I don't want to declare war until I have a lot more than that. I'm not gonna declare until I have at least 130k, at least 130k to my personal control. And I feel like there is no chance the crisis is going to spawn right on top of me. Let's say I go to war with this fallen empire, and then the scourge spawn. Like, right here. I'm just dead. There's nothing I can do if my fleets are over here. I'm just dead. If the contingency spawns while I'm at war with them, then I'm just dead. And there's no guarantee that it's going to go well. Even with fleets that expect to fight them, no, I'm not going to go to war with them for at least another 15 more years, and then even then, I just don't think it's going to be a great idea. This is just coming from somebody who's played this game since like release. Fallen empires are no longer as easy as they used to be to conquer. They're a lot more of a pain than in previous builds. Definitely 150k is an easy win against 100, but if they awaken and they become 150k, then 150k alone isn't going to be enough to beat them. Then again, if they awaken to kind of a war in heaven, we're actually in a pretty good position to sneak up on them, because they'll probably go to war with the other fallen empire out there. It's a risky position to be in, but I'd much rather be in that position when the crisis hits, because at least at that point they're going to have enough fleets to defend themselves. The AI is terrible against crises, and yeah, it's all kinds of problems. Like maybe in a yeah, 5.4 for one Titan. It's okay. I think that was very similar to the automated dreadnought. To be honest, I thought the automated dreadnought would be better, but I guess not. And I need this system because it has whatchamacallits, a nice special resource. Can you jump right to there? Stop what you're doing. It's fine. Jump.
Research concluded.
Glad I uncovered that, because it has a lot of good stuff there for physics research. Alright, so armored torpedoes, antimatter missiles, probably antimatter missiles, right? None of these are cheap.
Construction project concluded. Receiving transmission.
Alright, so I have a lot of minerals, and I need to spend them on something. Oh, I can buy some more Titans down here. What do you think? Should we go for... Oh, we can only support 2 Titans at this point in time. Well, in that case, having this here makes no sense.
Construction project concluded.
Let's go to that. The Dreadnought might be like a free one though. I don't know. It'd be kind of cool if that's how it worked. This fleet's pretty close to where I wanted it to be forgot to reinforce these more to see if I could. This one is going to be able to have more star bases.
Horizons expanded.
Should have done that a while ago. Oh well. Once this fleet's in position, I think I'm going to go for the L-Gate project just because we're going to have like a while to respond to that. I might actually really improve our fleet K-power to a point where I feel comfortable taking on a fallen empire. I'm not entirely sure how that's gonna go. Wow, this fleet barely got beat up at all. Good job, guys. Should I just push on down to this thing? Well, it's got like nothing on it. Any of these low? They all got like very minimum damage. This Corvette's got a little bit of armor damage, but wow. I'm liking the fleets. So we got a Titan in here. Big boy, right there. Dreadnought. It's probably gonna have a different ship model than the other one, which I'm sending up here to join up with this. There he is. Yeah, that's our Titan. Slightly different than this one. Apparently I can build a third. Probably send that up north to support that one up here, because it's got room in its fleet. Either that or I might give each fleet its own Titan and make this one a little bit stronger. Yeah, Titans take 16 space. They're like 2 battleships. Which probably means they're pretty good at this point of the game, like mid-game. But they're less useful probably after the crises are taken care of. Then you can Corvette spam again.
Research concluded.
Alright, so we have antimatter missiles. And I'm probably going to go for quantum missiles now. Unless you want me to go for the Giga stuff.
Receiving transmission.
Could go with Cloud Lightning on one of my Titans. Or some of my Titans. It's pretty short range, unfortunately. So we need to upgrade those. Save. We could put the destroyers on a missile boat design, right? No? I thought there's missiles on destroyers. Maybe the cruisers have that option. The cruisers can have a missile core. And a missile bow. If you really want to go missile heavy, we could build some cruisers that are missile focused. You like torpedoes? Keep the torpedoes. I could upgrade this, but I kind of want to just keep it around for the L-gate stuff. Has to go far to upgrade apparently. I think it's because this doesn't have a shipyard. I could put a shipyard on it temporarily, but I'd rather keep building the defense platforms for what I am expecting to be a pretty scary mid-game type crisis. I generally like to roleplay more, but I'm scared. I want the Federation fleet to help me out when things go south here, which I am expecting them to. Torpedoes are interesting. I'm definitely learning a lot about ship design playing this campaign with you here, Sai. Look, they're finally happy. I think there's a little bit less people in this faction right here. Still a bit on those planets that were a problem, like this one right here. I could just migrate these to my home world, and then they probably would be less likely to have that way of thinking. Put them on like food tiles or something. Then again, the happiness is good for me. Yeah, Titans are... There's something I haven't played around with much. Probably why I was a bit hesitant to play with them, but I can try it out. See how it goes. Alright, L-gate. That's an scientist over, right? I think it's time for that. Let me know if you object. It's gonna be a while for this thing's in position. Should probably jump this thing here. Let's have this jump and then go there. Love jump drive, it's so useful. Jumping around the enemy. Here, have a Titan. Let's see what this 5.4 does with the natural leader. Didn't seem to change the actual fleet power too much. Apparently they're gonna bug out and repair above their armor. Okay, whatever. So, no objections, Sai? Is it time? Let's see what happens. So nervous.
Receiving transmission.
I could have jumped this over, but I like taking my time with fleets if I can. Fight with the full strength. They're demanding planets, a couple systems they don't occupy. They're gonna take everything.
System survey concluded.
Prophet's retreat is inside the kingdom of Winslay, his territory. Of course it is. They're gonna get a size 25 Gaia world if I take out this fallen empire. That is, if I don't defeat them first. They got a fall. Oh, they got 2 defensive packs. But I think one of their defensive packs is with somebody who only has 1 defensive pact, right? Nope. They're creating what will potentially be a very interesting federation here. A federation of hate and xenophobia, right? You know, we have 2 xenophobes in our federation, so who am I to judge? You want me to buy some mercs for this upcoming thing, ordeal? I might need to do that. I think that's a good point. Remind me once the enemy spawns. If I think I need to, I'll spend the 10k or whatever I need. All 3 of them are xenophobic, and they're all protecting each other. Join our federation, guys. It's your only chance. Same with you. The design for the new fleet? My fleet? I'm not sure what you mean by new fleet. This one? Should I upgrade things? I think things are at the best design they can be, unless you want me to switch over to a different type of cruiser. One that's got like a missiles. There, I misspelled it on purpose, I know. And this one is going to have missiles. They're more xenophobic. Wow. Good job. Alternate version of me. I think a little bit balanced should be good. What do you think about the missile thing? You wrote it up, please. Oh, torpedoes. I see. I didn't see that earlier. We'll build some destroyers which have torpedoes and corvettes
Receiving
with
transmission.
pinpoint defense. What do you want me to call these destroyers and whatnot? We're about to hit the that crisis, so I think I'll just pause this for the ship design that you wanted me to do. Maybe just randomize it. Here. You wanted destroyers with torpedoes. Lots of torpedoes. Torpedoes need this. Large. And I don't know if I can do any other torpedoes on this. What do you want on the back here? Point defense? Here, we'll just save that now. And then you wanted a different type of Corvette. And this one is going to be point defense, I think you said. No lasers. What did you want on there? I don't understand what you want me to do with this slot. Do you want it to be these? Shield damage? Gauss things? Just to get through the enemy shields? You want lasers. Oh, yeah. Okay, lasers. Got it. Put lasers on. So you like this one and this one, the Corvette and the Destroyer just made. And I think you said something about battleships with 3 hangars. Do I have battleships with hangars? These have hangars. The Macronus have hangars. We could put one more on there, if that's what you're saying. Or build another type that's all hangars. Do you want a third type that's all hangars? There. 3 hangar battleship. Do you want me to get rid of anything like some of these Gauss weapons, or is it good to have a little bit of variety in there? Hangars and Gauss cannons for the battleships. Okay. Like that. That's what you want this to look like. Do we want to keep shields on here? Shields and armor. Focus 1. I mean, I'd have to refit these fleets to look like that. I don't have them set up yet, but they're ready for whenever whenever we decide to take on the Fallen Empire. And I'm going to get better missiles soon anyway, so I'll have to go through those designs and upgrade them. I don't know if these are going to be optimal for, you think that's going to be good against whatever is going to come out of the L gate? Is that what you're trying to say? Explosive weapons. That's probably good. Let's take that deal. I mean, we don't have anywhere to refit these things like right now. It would take me like a year to bring them back into position. I'll get to that soon. We're attacking these guys at this point in time is not gonna work out, so I'm gonna wait. Like, the fleets are looking pretty good. Definitely better and better and better, but not perfect. Swarm missiles, Marauder missiles. Probably take Marauder missiles, right? Also, is this L-gate stuff? The game's slowing down. Link established. Alright. The L cluster can be accessed. Do we know where it is? Do I want to send my main fleet through there, or maybe like just one Corvette to see what happens when I go to the L cluster? Here, let's get a Corvette to go through first. I don't know if I'm jumping into like 100k. Corvette. I promise nothing bad's gonna happen when you go through the L gate. Can you go there? No, it looks just like a science ship needs to go through first. Alright, scientist. It's your job to explore the unknown. It's time to do that. Travel to the unknown. Put this on this speed for now. In 4 months we will 30 space more. What? I don't understand. Could you try again? Maybe I'll understand if you try explaining one more time. Also, I have a lot of influence. If I can, I should probably spend that on... Yeah, I got the good stuff. The stuff I wanted. Scientist, where did you go? You're just hanging out here all by yourself? There's nothing? That can't be right. Should I support the scientist? Should I explore the rest? See what happens? Fortify it first. You know what I am going to do? I'm going to do map the stars, because it's going to increase the speed that they go through this and increase our chance of getting anomalies, which will be good, right? Go explore. Is there anybody with increased like movement speed or survey speed? Because that would be awesome. Anomaly discover chance. Yes, we'll take you. Physics can be done by somebody else with experience. You'll do for now.
Anomaly found.
Spend a little bit of time. It's just 28 days to get an anomaly. No need. Explore.
Research concluded.
You just want to explore the stuff? It's either this or this, so I'm probably going that. Wait. Oh, I thought it was a different building. I was like, did I not have upgraded biology stuff yet? Because I should, if I don't. Well, the good news is things didn't come pouring out of the L gates like I thought. Okay. So, sublight speed. If I claim... Oh, that system's not the one I thought it was. I thought it was over here.
project concluded.
I bet each one has an L gate or something like that. Oh yeah, we need to spend our minerals, don't we? You're right about that. I can't build any more Titans right now. It said I could only build 2. Like when I last tried to build more. It said, nope, you can't do that. Or Empire at the very bottom can only support 2 Titan-sized ships. I think I need to increase my naval capacity and then it will let me do that. Something like that, or my pop and my population in general might work. I'm not sure. It's definitely time to invest in something if I can. These things are still on that, but that's okay, I think. Why does this not have anything in there? How did that happen? Are you kidding me? I've been building the worst type of ion cannon out there. Okay, now I need to go through and upgrade pretty much everything. That's unbelievable. I wish there was an upgrade all button for all star bases. There's an upgrade all platforms, but like if there was one up here, that'd be perfect.
Fleet enhancement supplied.
Please upgrade. I guess another reason I don't really want to fight the Fallen Empire is once you take them out, the game's just not. It's a lot less fun. You've won. There's nothing that any empire can do to defeat you.
Fleet enhancement supplied.
And my people, we're taking out the evil ones, the bad spiritualists.
Fleet enhancement supplied.
The ones that attacked us. We're not xenophobic. That's our allies. Don't call us xenophobic.
Construction project concluded.
Let's just build up this like this. I mean, I will defeat them. Don't you get me wrong. I just might give them a little bit of time to awaken, build themselves up. There's nothing here. It's just like empty space. Might send a second scientist through there just to explore.
Fleet enhancement supplied.
Interesting how this Oh, it does have a hyperlane. It looked like it was off in the middle of nowhere.
System survey.
You want the hangar class battleships built? I can do that, I think.
Fleet enhancement supplied.
I think that's this one, the Vespian. I can afford to build a couple of them. 3, maybe? Unless you want me to build other types of ships to go with them. Just looking at my naval capacity at this point in time. It's getting choppy.
Receiving transmission.
See, I spent 30k minerals pretty quickly there. That wasn't that hard at all. One could say easy. And I meant to claim this a long time ago. Let's do that now. Tomb Worlds. But more importantly, this right here. I'm just going to watch this for a minute. Make sure I don't forget to do this. Looks like a pretty decent set of systems. Look, they have dangerous wildlife. That's adorable. They even developed it there.
Fleet enhancement
Off to the
supplied.
side. Destroyers, you think, maybe? To go with that? So 24... Oh, I built something over here, didn't I? I could probably go a little bit over. I'll just build some of those to go with the existing fleets. Where's this? Yes, it's off here. What is this gray dust? Terraforming speed, terraforming cost. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess that's fine. Check on soul. Sure, I can do that. Oh, still stuck there. Probably will be for another 100 years. That's my guess. I mean, there's no way of knowing, but I think it does take a while for them to be enlightened if the AI doesn't want them to be enlightened. Hurry up. It's so slow. This looks interesting. A shattered world. I'm surprised my allies haven't won this war yet. I guess they wanted to make it so that there are places that Apocalypse weapons were used at the beginning of the game, which is neat. The Sweets. I wanted to check on them. They're still doing things apparently. Cool. Good for them. Could send my armies north to help these guys, but I'm okay with them doing this. Less clicking for me. Trivial. Do it. And do it quickly. Please. So when the game does this and it's not doing anything, can you see the stream, Sai? Or is it kind of weird? Well, that's not good. Okay, good. When I clicked, the screen went white. It's like, program's not responding. Okay. Did I have a star base thingy here? No. Send him north then. Oh, you're gonna take that to get to here, to get to there, because this one's been unlocked. Perfect.
Construction project concluded.
Just perfect. Now I want to fortify this. Cool. You can see the stream. At least I have ways to get through my territory quickly now. Looks like I have gateway travel unlocked. And I can go through that stuff. I wonder if that was meant to be there, like in the L cluster. I feel like with the placement of that planet, yeah, it makes sense. To do this. Gotta keep checking. There's a lot to do in an empire. More. Yay. Oh, it's a different type of thing. Oh, wow, look at that. Okay, we need that resource now. I really want that resource. That's a new resource, I think. You, sir, are going to jump here. Somebody else is going to take over your job of building up that space. We'll get there eventually.
Fleet enhancement supply.
Actually, I could send one of the other... whatever. I could have done this differently, but he's over here now. That's fine. I have no idea what's in the others in these other systems, but I think I want to fortify that. Send like all of my fleets to this point right here. Because that's going to make them overall just like better at fighting. Every last one is going to have wormholes and gates, you think? Because that would be less than fun. Let's put somebody that's not that great. Here, you get to go explore the unknown. Hopefully you don't spawn some nasties right on my face. Apparently this is the one that was over our homeworld. That's not great. I'm gonna put the military Xeno over here. That'll boost my capital's research. Let's get to research. How much time am I going to stream today? Well, I was originally planning about 4 hours or 6 hours. I'm enjoying this, so I might play for 6 hours today. What do you think? Should I just go for 4 hours, take it easy for the rest of the day? Are you getting tired? It's like I could do that. I don't mind. And maybe I'd play more of the other campaign that I was playing, which you might actually enjoy because I decided that I built some titans with all my minerals and whatnot that I had just lying around. It's not too optimal, but I kind of wanted to play around with the modifiers and see if I liked them after a while. I did that last night. If you know, you get some spare time, maybe you can check that out on Twitch or YouTube when it does go out. Come out on YouTube, which is going to be a while, I think. He's going to go explore the unknown as well. Let's have him go here. You can even jump you closer to your target, right there. Which I'm going to do. Just go crazy. Explore. Yeah, 4 hours sounds good to you? If it seems like I forget, just remind me and I'll, yeah, I definitely make it so it's easier for you to join this stuff, see what I'm doing. I think I still need a lot of engineering for weapons and whatnot. Also, this guy can go here. Oh, you gotta go? Oh, nice. Sounds like you got time off tomorrow or something, but you got stuff you need to do tonight. And if that's the case, I'm glad you could join me here. You can see whatever happens on Twitch. I'll probably need to build up your fleet soon, so I won't play too much without you here. There, they got a decent army. Bring this fleet over. Back on over to maybe... Where was it? Here. That sounds like a good building to go for. Still like engineering, so focus that for now. Something was concluded. Special project. Saturday is a holiday. That's good to know. I'll probably stream a little bit, but I don't know if I'll stream that much. You'll be able to catch up on some of my other series then, I think. And the game does not seem to run that well after the newest patch. It might be that I'm auto-saving to the cloud, and it has to do that every so often. And I started doing that as like a backup, just in case. I might need to turn that off, just so it runs a little faster.
Receiving transmission.
Still not have the science thingy. Oh, you're already doing that, it looks like. Okay, I thought they would have gone for that first. Alright, yeah, later, so I'll see you around. Good hanging out with you. Wonder if I need to research that. Nope. Let's just go for it then. I kind of want this guy to be the only one to do surveying so I can get more special resources. And it doesn't look like anything else has access to this space, so I might send these guys back. There's only one wormhole that I can see. Does this do research here? It does.
Anomaly found.
Grayscales. Yay! Apparently it's showing up as an anomaly, but you know it's got that stuff there. Yeah, I think in order to get the most out of these, I'm gonna send them back so that that guy with the higher discovery chance gets more anomalies like this stuff. Oh boy. Come on, game. You can do this. I believe in you. The civilian ships that I want. Here, you can go to Minshare. Probably not this one, probably not this one. bet the sectors all have things over them. This does not. Okay, then it needs to have a scientist over it. Let's just build a scientist here and get rid of...
System survey concluded.
Who was it? This one's assisting. You, I want to delete this. This guy, he gets to do the surveying around here. Food output, that's interesting. Just lost a leader, huh? I could poke the bear and become synthetic soon. Definitely tempted by the idea. Why is the game this slow? It's unbelievable. Where'd he go? Did we lose that scientist? No. The guy with extra discovery chance just died. Why? That makes me very sad.
Construction project concluded.
Take him. Can't afford to upgrade that just yet. Oh, it's because it's an assistant without shields. That's why it looked weak. It's like, what happened? Why? Sure. We'll go there to upgrade.
Receiving transmission.
Actually, I'd rather not. Let's go here for now and then try and upgrade. Bet somehow that's like the closest point.
Construction project concluded.
So once we win this war, my allies will probably want to wage war down here. And I might support that if the L cluster seems to just be like, yeah, nothing bad. Which so far it seems like nothing bad.
System survey.
Spoke too soon, right? You should never say that. Never say. So far, this looks fine. 'Cause there's a little trinary system right there. that I bet is full of all kinds of nasties. Who knows? Maybe that's the one that's full of all kinds of nasties.
Construction project concluded.
That is a nice bonus to my fleet power. I think it hasn't been calculated yet, but it's going to be calculated soon, if it hasn't yet. Is this thing not covered its shields? What's going on with your shields? I'm pretty confused with what's going on here. Why they're stuck at 0% shields. It seems like a bug.
Construction project concluded.
Still a lot of shattered worlds, it looks like, and I'm not sure what this thing is that's around everything. Is that an asteroid belt caused by shattered worlds, maybe? That would kind of make sense, wouldn't it?
Receiving transmission.
Could temporarily go over the limit, build a shipyard here, and then upgrade these things. Dark matter. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna give it to them. I'm thinking, who deserves dark matter more than anybody else? Probably my loyal allies right here. You can have some dark matter if you give me some monthly energy. Sure. Enjoy extra research for 30 years. We're such a nice person. And that's going from this system right here. That would have been a great system to get earlier, but it was far away from home and it had a decent sized fleet over it. In the future, if I see that one, Zoltar's Ma, I'm gonna go for it because it has the really nice research thing there.
Fleet enhancement supplied.
Looks like I'm gonna get some better missiles there, which is nice to see.
Construction
I wish I
project
still had that dude that gave me extra, discovery chance, because he discovered 3 things and then died. Might get rid of him.
Anomaly M.
He's leading physics though, because he's got more levels than a lot of people. Give me discovery chance, guys. That's what we want. Get more cool things like this. The gray crystals. If we could trade them away with people, they'd be very happy, I'm sure. Life forms inside the asteroid. Sure, it would take a couple months at his level.
System survey concluded.
But he just leveled up. Wait, no. That's not what I meant to do. Stop whoever this scientist is. Where were you? Oh. You're just flying around. Well, in that case, yeah, go ahead. More grayscales. So not each one has one of these, but they seem to be pretty concentrated.
Research concluded.
Marauder missiles complete. Mega cannons might be okay. Good against shields. It's going to take a couple years to focus that, but I have a good number of Titans. I think it might be better to focus on these. Let's keep up with omniferous acquisition. That allows me to continue building. Things like this. Nice, that one can be upgraded. It's probably pretty well fortified now, huh? 27k. It's not terrible. Over my capacity, which probably means I need to build a star base to serve as an anchorage point, or make one of these serve more as an anchorage point. See, I think that's pretty much set in its way. More starbase capacity if possible. That would be a nice thing, just to have one more starbase for naval capacity. Then again, if I had subjects, if I made the Quenti into a subject and then all these little things down here into subjects, I could probably get that extra anchorage through this stuff down here. Not going to spend influence on this stuff until I've explored all the little places. I know I can get this fleet in there pretty quickly. This one's L-gate has not been activated yet. Ooh, but there's L-gates active all over the universe. I'm gonna be able to use this to wage some wars. Probably should take some time looking at where these L-gates go. It's just a couple regular gateways there. Ooh, they got a nice little thing here to make them better. Yeah, it's doing the autosave. That's why it's slowed down.
Construction project concluded.
There, I can see closely. There aren't too many L-gates throughout the galaxy. I think they're kind of concentrated near me. Oh, this is an old school gateway. Ooh. I didn't know if they were spawning those in the game anymore.
System survey concluded.
I wonder if there's one there. Probably would know if there was one, right? If there was, I'd like to build out from it. And I had a science ship that almost went there, didn't I? A long time ago. In the distant future, I would like to go up here and there.
Receiving transmission.
Looks like there's a couple disabled gateways over here. I had the L-gates in my neck of the woods. Oh, there's one there. Right there. I can use this as a way to invade this empire if I really, really feel like it. I can go after them pretty easily. Who are they? The Chim Conet. They have a defensive pact. A vision on a lot of their stuff. I could go to war with these guys and these guys and these guys just to get a vassal. That seems like a pretty wasteful war though, for not much. Whereas getting the Quenti as a vassal would be pretty beneficial. Could colonize this with synthetics. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that after the crises spawn in. There's nothing in this, nothing scary in this trinary system. In fact, it looks pretty empty. Nanite world. What? I don't think I've seen any nanite worlds yet. Broken world. Oh no, I have nanite worlds. Very strange. It seems that nanites may have been in control of this part of the universe, or taken over or destroyed everything. I have no idea. The Hellgates seem pretty quiet for one reason or another.
Anomaly found.
Another hard anomaly, huh? Is that over the nanite world? It is not, but it is close.
Construction project concluded.
Why are you going all the way over there to upgrade? That doesn't make any sense to me. Does it really make more sense to go all the way up there? We'll let them do that. It's fine. Pirate chance now. That's good. Nobody likes pirates.
Fleet enhancement supplied.
Upgrading. It's good for you. Looks like I'm discovering the same special resources that I discovered in this system when I first came through. And I thought there'd be more of these, but there's only one L gate in this place, in a terminal egress.
Receiving transmission.
Do wonder how far away this scientist is that I put on this anomaly. Kind of close to the black hole, which will take you up there. I was about to jump you there, and now you can't. Go here, and then here, and who knows, find a planet somewhere.
System survey concluded.
65 days is no time. Just do that really quickly. Don't really need more food. I feel like I may have got lucky and I can develop this space without too much fear of other people trying to come through. Do have enough that I could potentially take on the Fallen Empire next
Research concluded.
time I sit down to do this, but if I record another 2 hours, it's gonna be cutting it close. Sai, I wish you stuck around. Could use your expert opinion here. Ah, okay. Even more special resources. Okay. Can we have ones I haven't seen before, please? Because when I saw this, I was really excited. There's only one set of great crystals, which is kind of sad because I'd also like to be able to trade that with an ally. Just jump there and then do the upgrade before jumping back over here. Upgrade time. Almost explored the entire thing. It's a little bit less eventful than I was hoping. I was kind of hoping that I got the really nasty one and built up my fleet so I could fight them off, and well, I guess now I can send them against people. Maybe this Fallen Empire
Fleet enhancement supplied.
of size comes back and I'm like defeating this thing. Pretty kind of funny. Come on, game. Stop it. Behave, please. Yeah, I can't see in this system. I have a feeling their star bases are like 30k each, and then with 100 fleet power on top of that, it'd be hard to actually get in here and do too much damage. I might be able to skip most of their star bases and go right for their home system, but it'd be really risky at this point in the game. I could set myself up for some bad invasions with these guys and other people. You upgrade? Hey, you're getting your shields back, and you're at 900%. Okay.
Receiving transmission.
Hmm. Well, it has been 2 hours, so I think now's a good point to do my outro. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave a like and to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And yeah, I've got links in the description below. If you got a second, I'd just like to encourage you to check that out. And that's all I had to say. I'll see you around for the next one.